nations. But now this vast army is against us. And we don't know what to do. But our eyes are on you. Right? So he's saying, I see what's against me. I see such great army. I see this big number. And I don't know what to do because I'm just mere human. We have a little number. Oh my God. But I ain't gonna think about that because I'ma just look to you. And God hears him. And he responds and says, do not be afraid or discouraged because of this vast army, for the battle is not yours, but it's the Lord's. So he says, tomorrow go down and march against them. God tells them where they will be. And Jehoshaphat says, and he tells Jehoshaphat, you will not have to fight this battle, but take up your positions. Stand firm. And see the deliverance the Lord will give you, Judah and Jerusalem. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, but go out to face them tomorrow, and the Lord will be with you. So they take up their positions. What we in here for, y'all? Position for purpose.
That's right.
They take up their positions. Jehoshaphat sets up singers, and they go, ahead and they sing praises to God as they march. And the Lord sets up ambushes in the camps of the enemy as they sing and praise. And the men coming to fight Jehoshaphat, they end up killing each other. When they finally got there, Jehoshaphat's army was looking around like, what in the world? And guess what they get to do? Go and take up everything that they left, all the gold and all that stuff. That was the plunder. They just went and took it up. They had to do nothing. All they do is singing. I say yes to my love. And you just singing and watching, and you get there, and oh my God, everybody dead. Ain't that good? But that's what the Lord does. That's your position. Supernaturally repositioned. From a natural standpoint, it may look impossible, but when your hope is in God, when you say, oh, my eyes are on you, right? He will turn the tables as you glorify him. We're not bigging up the problems around here. We're bigging up a great God. Because that's what a great God does. I'm not an ordained minister or anything, y'all.
But let him
I know God called me. I know he did.
Yeah.
And I know he's put me here for a reason. That's my position in him. We all have different positions in God. I don't know what your call is, but he told you something. Even if you don't fully know, you say, no, I thank God that told me something. If you feel it's there, and he don't put it on your heart, you better go ahead and pray about that thing and lean into it. Take up your position. Because everybody, if you woke up this morning, that means you got something else to do. That's a blessing, waking up every morning. If you feel God pulling on you, pulling on your leg a little bit, that's such an honor. I've got to a place where I am honored to be used by God. I'm honored when he speaks to me. I'm honored because I am the can that got dropped on the aisle plenty and many of times. I'm the bruised can. But when you open that thing up, my brain being still good.
Season. Yeah.
Season.
Come on, talk to me.
Season. It's good. But I think that's why he's put me here to gather his daughters together, because no, you're not gonna be perfect, but that's why he's there. That's why he's sent his son. We're not gonna be perfect. But it does say, be ye holy, for I am holy. Righteous, because I am righteous. We are righteous because of him. Right? So we're gonna do the panel session after this, y'all, and it's gonna be good. Well, I'm gonna let y'all eat, and then we're gonna do the panel session. It's gonna be good, but I can't not ask right now either. I'm just letting this music play a little bit, and if you feel like, God is pulling on you a little bit, it's just a few words in your heart, in your mind or whatever, just saying yes to him. That's all it is. That's all it's gonna be, today. So my husband will get that food out in a minute. But while we're waiting, I did want to highlight, there are 4 things that I really want y'all to go to God about in this moment. If you're feeling quickened or whatever the case, even if you can take it with you, read your notes after. So being positioned in God, there's 4 things that I really wanted to highlight when you leave from here. So being positioned in prayer, that's the first thing. So when you say yes and you just like, yeah, God, this is what it is. This is what I have. I don't have much, but this is what I have. He can take little and do so much with it. Just your yes is good. But being positioned in prayer, for the word says, be anxious about nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplications, present your requests to God. Make them known to Him. He hears you. And He will guard your heart. So that's the one thing. I really want y'all to be positioned in prayer. And prayer isn't, it doesn't, what is it? You don't got to be loud with it. You don't have to have these big words or anything. I came to pray. I said, God, I don't know what to say. I'm just talking to you like you're my friend. Because you're my friend in this day. And that's all it is. You just kind of tell Him what it is. What you're feeling, what you're going through. I get angry sometimes. But He can handle it all. But I've also come to a place where God, you already know what it is, and you already know what it's going to be. So I'm going to give you everything. I can't hide nothing from you. I can't close my door, my closet, give you one thing, and then I'm hiding a bunch of stuff behind here. So God, I'm going to give you everything in prayer. Now what I've noticed is, my God, won't He change it? Won't He change it if I just take my hands up? I'm a little control freak. I was trying to let me handle that. Just a little bit. Let me just write this part here. He's like, no, you don't give it to me. Give me that thing. But prayer is so good because not only does He honor your prayers and He hears your prayers, and He just loves. You're His daughter. We're not gonna tie earthly fathers and earthly mother relationships to a God. We're not gonna limit Him like that. Yeah. He's a God that really, really loves to hear from you. Really loves to hear from you. No matter what you come to Him about. Sometimes I come home from work, my daughters and my sons come running to the door. I got 5 kids, y'all. They come running to the door, and I just got off work, and they, Mama, you gonna be Mom? And I'm like, whoa, give me a minute. Kind of thing. But God ain't even like that. He don't need no minute. His ears, like, hey, girl, what you need? That's my daughter here. What you need, girl? That's how good God is. That's that prayer. That's that relationship with Him. So one is be positioned in prayer. It don't have to be too much. Number 2 is be positioned in your word. Oh, it says meditate on that thing day and night. This will help you become more positioned in prayer. It's one of your armor, right? Sword of the Spirit. So you use that sword of the Spirit, huh? The tongue is like, what is it? Tongue is like a double-edged sword kind of thing. But if you're speaking the right thing, oh my God, you're going to test something up, ain't you? So, be positioned in your word. And it don't got to be, too much. But, just start off a little bit, gradually. Lord, give me the desire to read. I don't feel like reading. Sometimes you get that spiritual slumber, so you go over that some NyQuil there. But the more you just, the desire comes. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Open up your Bible app, start there. But the more you're positioned in your word, the more you get positioned in your prayers. And the more your prayers become more powerful. Because you don't stand from a place of, oh God, can you just do this for me? When you get positioned in your word and you start pulling that thing back to Him, He said He honors His word, right? 9. He honors His word over His name. Isn't that what it says? That's what He said. So if I'm saying, God, hold on. You told me the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. That's what you told me. Then why am I wanting? You gotta be rude, of course. We reverence God. We fear God. Hello. But this what you said? I heard somebody say, if I'm your daughter, right? And Mom, you told me you give me $20 if I fold these clothes up. And your daughter she fold them clothes. And she said, hey, where my $20 at? And she gonna let it go? No. Mom, you said you was gonna give me that $20 if I folded them clothes. That's the same thing. That's the same thing with God. That's the same thing. God, you're my father. I'm your little girl. I'm your daughter. God, you said this to me. You said this. And I'm believing you because you are God that should not lie. You are not a man that should not lie. Nor the son of man that he should repent. So I know you ain't lying. Where's that? I got my hands up. Because that's the word. So if you're positioning your word, and then you get positioned in your prayer like that, oh my, I've seen it. That's why I'm so hyped about it. It's becoming more of a thing with me. I'm really coming to God like, no, God, you said this and this and this. God, I start writing down them. When you start hearing him too, and you start getting your promises, let me take out my pen and my paper because I'm gonna come back to this thing. God, you said I would need no more for anything. You said, ask you, and I shall receive. You said, knock, and the door shall be open. You said, seek, and you shall find. That's what you told me. So if I'm coming to seek it and I ain't finding, God, what's going on? And if I need to see something, reveal it to me. So we can bust this thing out. And I can pray about that too. So be positioned in your prayer. Be positioned in your word. Number 3 is be positioned in your conversations. Oh, my. That's a good one, right? Watch what you're saying because your words are that powerful. And the same conversations that you done spoke to somebody that wasn't meant to hear, that might have been the hindrance to your prayer.
Yeah.
Watch your words. Don't cast your pearls to pigs.
Come on now.
That's what it said. So some of your circles, you gotta really be mindful of those. Really be mindful, because you never know who got open doors to them. And they just feed the enemy. They don't even know. Feed the enemy what you done prayed and what you got going on. You don't even know what's going on. I thought I was right saying it. But you gotta really be mindful of what comes out of your mouth. I tell my daughters and my sons so that your words are powerful. My daughter got so intricate with that thing. She said, it ain't gonna rain until I get in this school. I know that's right, Mom. Yeah, but that's how powerful your words are, and that's how positioned you have to be even in your conversations, who you're speaking with, right? So watch what you're saying. You gotta really watch what you're saying. If y'all heard me talking and then I shut up real quick, it's because some back here said, girl, shut your mouth. Because you done spoke something on yourself you ain't even know. Now go ahead and rebuke that thing and repent. But sometimes we speak just because it feels good to be just let out. But you gotta watch who you say it to. Watch who you say it to. That's number 4. Be positioned in your relationships. Watch who you are around. Because that access to the enemy without even knowing. Because you thought he or she was cool. Watch your relationships. But all of those things will help you in your positioning. Because we all got purpose here on this earth. We're all here for something. And I know everybody don't believe in, everything or whatever the case. So they don't believe in God the way you might be. But you never know who you might affect. You never know the water you planting on, you pouring on somebody's seed. You might not see the growth. But what that seed grow first? Where it go? Where you water the seed? Grow down. Sometimes you might not even see the growth in nobody, but you watered that thing. You did what he told you to do. And you might see the growth later on down the line. But if he's telling you to do something, if he's telling you to be somewhere, if you feel it's necessary for you to be there in that place, do that. Okay. So while they getting the food set up, I'm gonna let this music somebody got a extra piece of paper to share, but we all go through, something in life, that's a part of tenacity and character and persistence and all these things. But it's so good when you have a sister that prays for you and really goes to war with you. And I know we don't know everybody in this room, but we all sisters in Christ, are we not? Right? So it's funny because I see sometimes you're like, pray for me, sis, and they're like, okay.
And that's it. And that's it.
And they go, what they mean, I said, somebody prayed for my nerves out there. My sister immediately came over and prayed for my nerves. That's good relationship. And that's what I really want to build in things like this. Sisterhood and, oh, I know I can call on this person to come pray for me. Oh, I know this one will pray for me. Those are good relationships. Those are good, solid relationships that you need, especially in this time. So what I want y'all to do on that piece of paper is write your prayer requests down, whatever it is. You don't gotta put your name on. I want y'all to put your name on. But if you want to do a nickname, that's okay, because God knows exactly what you put on that paper. He already know who you want to put AP down. He know who AP is. But I want y'all to write your prayer requests down on a piece of paper. And then I want y'all to come settle down here in the middle of the altar. We don't call it an altar today. Settle down. And then I want y'all to pick up somebody else's card. And then when you pick up somebody else's card, I want y'all to pray over that card like you're praying for yourself. Please, please, please. And if you don't pray for yourself much, start. But pray on this card like you're praying for somebody you love for the next 7 days. I heard so many great testimonies from the last women's conference. It didn't make no sense. That was just great. I love that. So we're gonna do that again. So write your prayer requests down, put them on in the honor, pick somebody else's card up, and then pray over that card for the next 7 days. You can set yourself a timer or whatever the case. But we gonna intercede for a sister.